Hi, welcome to Big Smith News Watch. My name is Leroy Smith and we'll be speaking with Deodat Ramnarayan. He lives at Cottonfield Third Depth, that is in Essequibo on the Essequibo coast. Mr. Ramnarayan has been having some issues which he will tell us about and how it has also been affecting him financially as well as his family.
I started this business 2018 on my farm here. My mother inherited this farm from my mother. Back in the days, it was this same kind of farming, not rice farming. Cash crop, but we never used to do chicken. After she gave me, they used to plant rice. After she gave me, I decided to come back in this. This is what I grew up in. I get a little help from my big son and I start this chicken farm. Get by 2019, I get affected by the water. There is no rainfall flooding me. This supply, this flood in my farm is not about the rain. The rain don't flood me. Never get flooded with rain. Never get flooded with rain. At the back, when I black it there, well, the farmers then just black it because the rangers didn't have a system. They just black it. So when I black it in the night, in the morning when you wake up, the whole place flood. I got it on my phone. 2019, I couldn't get it because I got this kind of phone. I got next kind of phone, I couldn't get this photograph. So I didn't complain to nobody because it didn't make sense to complain. But 2021, last year, I get affected back again. And I got my phone for proof. At the said time when it flooded, I called the engineer. The engineer sent the ranger. When the ranger come, he asked me what I'm doing there. I tell him I'm trying to blow this thing. I ask him, he block it, he tell me no. We said go watch my farm and see how it affect me. All the chicken, he didn't come. He stopped me for go there. He said let me go and block it. When you got to the coker there, it wind up right up. He said he didn't do that because they didn't have a system. If they got a system, that couldn't happen. Other rice farmers told me that me find the wrong place to do farming. Nothing. No, there is no help. No help. Me not gonna say government because me don't know who just give this help. You understand? But people get help. Me know who people who have like the yard concrete from back to the front and they get help. Right now, me not got nothing for say like thing. And me got my family, me got my mistress. Yes, my son them grow big, me got small one, I got still look after. But me don't know who can help me with this. I don't know. It's real hard for me. Let me tell you, hard. Forgot in this investment. And okay, next thing, I get to understand that you apply for the $500,000 grant and you're gonna get it. I go in and find out, they tell me say I got to pay me tax, pay me NIS, I did all, I spent $65,000 for do that, December month. Up to now, every time I go into the man, he tell me say the thing processing. So I asked him if somebody didn't have to interview me. So the thing could process, he tell me yes. So I tell him say sadly not their horse. Because nobody now interview up to now about this money. So me not gonna get no money. And me know other people who get already. I reached the agriculture minister, he told me that where this flood come from? I tell him it's the water from the trench. He put me on to person as somebody who was already speak to the person like 10 times already. Nobody not come and help. Now I get to understand they're having a next issue that like okay, a next thing giving out like if you got land and you want to do cows, you want to do goat, sheep, pig or whatsoever, livestock, right? Or you want chicken. Me don't got me pen. But none of them never come to me. I went to them 3 times already. And none of them didn't come to me for okay, they're gonna register me. Okay, they're gonna give me back my chicken. Me tell them when me got the report to them, me tell them forget about the farm. I got to plant and come again. But 1,000 chicken up to 4 weeks, but it's a lot of money. You understand? And me still hold to feed people them. It's just because of this live a respectable life. So the people are still waiting, okay, when I get I'm gonna give them. I'm gonna have $170,000. My profession is mechanic, combine. It's repair combine. I give up the work because it's kind of fatiguing. And then you come on this work, but this one here more fatiguing. Better me stay with that job. and I try to elevate myself. It's not easy, friend. It's hard. Real hard. Could try. All what me got me put in this farm. Forget this farm like this. Yes, they did send them excavator after the flood, trying to show me, said that how, is my drainage caused this flood. It wasn't my drainage. The whole May, June rainfall, and it didn't affect me. The only thing it affect the plant them. Okay, the water was on the plant too much. And me realized that the water was, like when the rain fall, the water too much on the plant, then me realized that how, it needs shade house. So that's why I applied for the 500,000 to make a 500 feet shade house. Like coconut and other crops you go plant out, but like the other crops and like tomatoes and pepper and anything you plant it in the shade house. But there is no help. You know who more to go to? Who more else me can go to? So when me see ideas there, me stop. So me know who go help me with this thing. So who can help me back, forget back from me for? I will just ask them to give me back my chicken and my feed. Just give me back my chicken and my feed and let me go on back and start my life back again. It's hard.
How much chicken?
December was 1,000 chicken. 1,000 chicken. It's not easy. It's hard. I asked for the agriculture minister number several times and I never get it. I even asked the engineer and they didn't have it. I didn't know how to use the engineer. He didn't have the agriculture minister number. You understand? I asked for the president number because me know he got a phone expensive more than me. Me just want the number. I would send the pictures and video as what you doing here. Before you even got to come, I would have done send he the video. And I didn't want to put it up on the internet because I didn't know who to blame about this. You understand? I can't say it's the president. I can't say, but what we could say the people in what got in place didn't make it. They didn't make it. Because I know people who get flood relief and concrete from back to front. If they want, then just have to come and show them. And let them find out the name and see the name there on the list. The people in what got in place. It's not easy.
You applied for the flood relief grant?
Yeah. Oh,
When had the flood last year?
3 times. 3 times. I applied. When the guy been come and I tell him and he do a thing for me. He called me the night when the first flood relief share and he tell me say Uncle Terry, your name they're on the list. When I go out there, my name wasn't on the list, so I'm going to tell you make me an ass. And he said, no, Uncle Terry, he just do the farm. And they send it up in tongues, the ministers then have to take your name off. It's not he, can't blame he, and you do it back right there. And then I went in the office and do it again.
Contacted for a comment, an official of the Ministry of Agriculture stated that indeed the ministry and its agencies were in contact with Mr. Deodat Ramnarine. The project for which Mr. Ramnarine was seeking to access funds had already closed by the end of December. The ministry official indicated that at the moment, the ministry has re-engaged Mr. Ramnarine to assist with the provision of some chickens to restart its operation.
The Ministry of Education is making a significant investment in the education system to distribute textbooks to every primary school pupil to support them at school and at home. So students and parents, please take good care of the textbooks loaned to you and remember to return them at the end of the school year so that the next batch of students can use them. Before collecting the textbooks, parents will sign a contract promising to ensure the books are kept in good condition and to return them. Parents will be required to pay the cost to replace or repair any of the lost or damaged books. So let's do the right thing and use the books wisely so that as many students can benefit across Guyana. A message from the Ministry of Education.